Shooting guard, Najee Marshall. At center, Daniel Gafford. At power forward,
episode on that 2K
James
board.
Washington.
We like subscribing as well. We got the Dallas Mavericks, the Utah Jazz. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share.
At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. Head coach of the visiting team, Jason Kidd. Now let's get to the contract. At small forward, at 6'9", number 19, Ace Speed. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 2, Derek Peterson. At the other forward position, at center, wearing number 23, Paul Williams. At the center position, at 6'10", number 20, Jaren Jackson Jr. The other guy, 6'4", number 3, Keontae Ford.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Olden. Now, look at Dallas' starting lineup. Big man on the floor for Washington and Gafford. Then there's Irving and Marshall in at the two-guard spot. And for Utah, Bobby Markin and Tom Bale and Jaren Jackson. Then it's George, and it's Peterson in the two. And on paper, this might seem like a potential hole. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
George, no good. Here's Dallas. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Irving is so fast on the drive. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes nicely around the rim.
Irving against George. George double team. Here's Bailey. A shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front of it. Irving's got his second bucket.
And you can see there, Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can play.
Jackson is straight out of thing. George passes to Peterson. Target with his three. Defended by George. Outside Irving. No good on the three. Jazz have gone 1-3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's George. Jackson misses.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and athletic.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. To the middle. The Mavericks pull it in. Markkanen pulls it in. It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point lead. Great finish. Oh, wow.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Now, here's Marshall. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Bailey. And takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a gracious blow.
Bounce to the outs. Greg again. Showing off the bunny.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when they say they're stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down the pick and roll so difficult.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and Jackson puts it down hard.
Jackson Jr., great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Irving drives in. Irving's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got into the rhythm here.
And it's Irving with the ball for down. Marshall can't hit. Now, here is George. Defense right on. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is where Jackson leads. And at times, he's just overwhelming which results in the foul.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, coach, Phil Perry is rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Jackson has straight out Irving. Outside, marking it. Another miss by Utah.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Utah. Here's Peterson. Still without a basket. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Irving with the ball. Guarded down by Jackson. Traps in the tray.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Marking in against Washington. Jackson has the open look. And right away, they get you with a 3-pointer of their own.
The other team's running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Keep shooting a steady fire from outside.
And we're going to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavs.
The thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And so here is Dallas. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. No question. The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
First one falls for. Both good from the line that time. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possession.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession all the time. Unfortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Irving, good. Almost like
Kyrie Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
to the paint. Here's Jackson. A shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Jackson's got 13 points.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the Mavericks pick up 3. On its way from Irving for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Assist from
And that's 12 points from Kyrie Irving.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving's doing whatever he wants.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
From deep Washington. Rebounded by Jackson. Chance trailed by 3. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Will Hardy.
Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over it tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Bailey. On the wing, Jackson for 3. That shot off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He takes it in. Misses the layup. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point line. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition takeoff. It's going to be a shot and the ball. On the free throw, no good.
Margaret is showing the aggressiveness you'd like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams is checked in for Dallas. And the basket by Bailey.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber.
Yep, that one goes in there.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks in the mid-range.
Taken away by Williams. And there's the try. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Jazz working the ball around now.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the call on the shot. Who sends it into the line? Dallas should be a 3rd or 4th free throw shot to the night. And he makes the first. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Williams. Both shots good from the strike.
You expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the court now, your high squad.
Bailey passes it down. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Williams. Marketing can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson in the corner. A 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And there's the call on Rosichet. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution for the Jazz. Jaron Jackson Jr. Sensabaugh.
Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot to stop the run. And Nurkic makes it.
Such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
On the wing, Thompson pulls it up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Jackson. To the line. And Jackson throws it down.
Who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. They will think as it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 9. The Jazz doing it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% of the field. And Ricochet, the coach of those times, and still throwing.
Yeah, he's got some jelly through his game. Touch. At his size, that becomes very tough.
The Jazz have been successful in the fourth attempts over this. Makai Luke's checked in for Utah. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Thompson misses.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Nobody in Nurkic. And it's off from three-point range. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Stolen by Lively. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Wow. But he had something in his eye on that shot.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 17. Pass to Nurkic. Here's McIver. Another miss by Utah. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Sensabaugh. Lets it go with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, those go down for him to sleep.
There's Williams. Takes it on the glass. Williams has got 6.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Down low. Nurkic. Finish off by Nurkic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead and into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more of 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Mavericks leading by 8. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Jackson is out there with Collier. And it sends the ball into the shooting booth. That's the final floor for the Jazz. Lively's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They'll break it in at no terminal. Nurkic just got the opening field goal that's 7 points for Utah. Nurkic with the steal. He drives in to the inside. Jackson puts it down and off.
Big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nurkic is straight on Irving. His first shot coming late. And it's Collier missing. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They won by as many as 11 points.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Nurkic. It's tipped. And it's on a foul. Last touch by Johnson.
On the deflection, disrupted their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Christie's checked in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that doesn't go down.
Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Peterson. There's Collier. Drills the three-point line. Collier's got himself an important three-hitter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that play.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they have stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Sends the ball, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. Williams passes to Lively. Thompson from long range. Dallas again missing. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 balls tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's on the boundaries. Utah able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead.
Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes. Screen by Nurkic. Peterson. And it falls. The rim and in. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Jason Kidd is home screen. He's going to have his station here on the sideline. He's a Shea. He's checked in for Christie. There's Williams. And he finishes nicely on the way. Williams has got 8 points.
Nice job creating the easy ones.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olin. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Jason Kidd says, hey, I've looked at both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Good! Johnson makes it look so easy. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from saying now to make big plays?
It's just so different in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
And there's the call on Riesick. That'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Dallas on defense. Here's Peterson. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter. And with a pass to Williams. Out to Thompson. Back to Williams. Some nice matching here by Dallas. That's the Riesick. Got a piece of it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. Thompson is not that shooting ability Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Sensible. Here's Peterson. Required marketing. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He plays with such a great rhythm. Martin, the catch and shoot shot, one he practices, religious.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Peterson, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shot on 2 there.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Outside Jackson. Markkanen inside the line. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Lively. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Nurkic.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Back to Markkanen. Outside for Jackson. Misses the three. Mavericks leading by 10. Thompson for the triple. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Outside Markkanen. Outside for Jackson. Inside. Finish off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
And Jason Kidd is on time. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Markkanen with the block. Now George doesn't make one yet. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be the second foul on Gafford.
And now they're running a lead in the post.
There's a good screen. And here's George for 3. Mavericks leading by 8. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process.
Boy, a guy like that coach has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly who his team needs.
There aren't any players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially with the Eagles playing offense like that.
Nice shot by Irving.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain him.
Nurkic just straight on Irving. On the wing. And again it's Utah. Mavericks leading by 6. And pass to number 6 to Statue. He's now 6 for 10.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
George finds Nurkic. Here's Peterson. He has 5. And the rejection by Gafford. Stolen by Markkanen. The Mavericks pull it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Some guys need to see more and more. International players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Theo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year, and a key part of our team who made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
10. That's to Jackson. Here's Bailey.
2 minutes remaining in
Back to
the first
Jackson.
half.
Traveling through by Jackson.
Using his weight, getting in close, and he's stuck him down. That's just too easy.
Here's Bailey. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the 2 foot. They got the points at the line. Deontay George big front up.
You have to be careful guarding him. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think that he's at 4 games. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes it strong case for the best ever.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. And the technical free throw is good. And don't you watch Markkanen? He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Washington, that's good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Jackson. Outside for George. The Jazz with another miss. Dallas leading by 11. And it comes off the front of the rim. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone for the 3-point 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized inside. That is incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get in the position for that jam. And so to wrap up the first quarter against Dallas, they lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making other shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job there coming out of the shot.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Big man on the floor for Rudy Washington and Gafford. Van Berger and Marshall at the 2 spot.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Irving. And the reception by Jackson. Here's Peterson. And again, it's a
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that that shot.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
To the left wing. Fires from deep. Peterson misses. Mavericks leading by 11. Irving kicks to Marshall. The tray. Knocks down the three ball. 28 points for him.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Peterson the pass to George. Jackson in the corner. That ball makes good that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Irving, good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you with the way and then use that beautiful spin to just pull by. And cutting into the lead with a big one-hand grab.
That's how you get your team back into it. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
George, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Misses him close. Jazz trail by 14. Back to Peterson. Here's Bailey. He has 7. And Martin throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Irving, and the layup falls. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
He was all alone the ball. Jackson's got all the threes now here in the third for the Jazz.
Quick thinking from Jackson. He's rising and firing fast. You know he's at the top.
Then you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lockdown, not running down on defense, things like that, that I have a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just
Frustrating as heck.
Dallas leading by 15. And here's Marshall from the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Back to Peterson. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 10 tonight with that next one. Marshall get ahead. Marshall with the steal. And he gets it to go. Marshall's got 5. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, all you can ask for is you guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I was going to say some of these successes in transition, but they've been working hard to
trail by 14. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the rejection by Cather. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 31.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Markkanen kicks to George. Here's Bailey. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Spins Irving. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul on DJ Whatever he is, 3 fouls so far. Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 34, Johnson.
Pass to Peterson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Utah, they have scored 6 points from their lead attempts in the line so far. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas leading by 15. George with the steal. And now here's George, a fast break opportunity. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And he comes up with the deuce. Peterson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. The second chance points are backbreakers. Well, they expect Rich from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Markkanen down low. Johnson on him. Here's Jackson with the three. And the free ball is good. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
Nice reading from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
And while we got him on, I'll send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says now with high fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is a great thing to do.
And here's a guy that's not in control. Jackson going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns being one.
Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Irving finds Gafford. Launches a three. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. 11-point game. Markkanen passes to Bailey. Here's the three. Rebound by Johnson. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that one's good. Irving.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
George passes to Conley. Here's Jackson with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Jackson's got 38 points.
Showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a part of the yard these days.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The three-pointers off the mark. Irving with it. George picks him up. Got that one. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times. This is what he'll do to you.
In the corner, George with it. And the shot is good. And it leaves them down to just 12 points from the bucket from Collier. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called on the 5-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Dallas. Jared Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in for Irvin. Here's Bailey. 10 points for him. A deep three from George. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Mavericks leading by 12. Shot from free throw range. And shot by Williams, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And there's the second ball. They keep it across that quarter zone. And Utah making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Number 20, Jared Jackson Jr.
Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas shooting about 57% from the field in the third. Out to Thompson from downtown. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. There's the three. And Thompson gets to go in on the assist by Williams. Thompson's got 17.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Here's Nurkic. Finish off by Nurkic.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Mavericks leading by 13. On the wing, Thompson. Another three for Dallas.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Screen by Nurkic. Jackson in the corner. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Looking in this screen on Thompson. And it's George missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to enforce it. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Collier. That's good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Come on, good with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 14. Here's George. And he lays it straight in. He's got 7.
Aggressive slash from the young guard, George fears no one when attacking the basket.
On the wing, Thompson. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thompson's got 22.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots. And he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can. The defense there got away with a major pass.
What other performance from Kyrie Irving? He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter. The game that may be already out of hand. Jazz trail by 14. Nurkic is out there with Lauren Markkinen. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Collier missing. Dallas shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Utah with the ball. Pass to Markkinen. To the inside.
Nice.
Nurkic
Oh.
makes that one. He's 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create a high percentage bucket.
A shot by Williams, no good. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Magic Blues will cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and poses as well.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is good. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Peterson. Good for distinguishes from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Lively. Johnson kicks to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's a threat to beat, no doubt about it. It just has not been there all tonight. You might want to change the game a little bit. It's really, if you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offensive been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that one drops one. Thompson's got 27 points.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow them down. Nice there, getting Herbert first. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
That one definitely had a little something extra.
Seconds for the ball is team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
Big break. Good shot. That's good from Irving.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
Marshall is checked in for Thompson. Both free throws good for Irving. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Nurkic. And finish off by Nurkic.
And more points for Nurkic. He can do this from time to time when he gets in the rhythm.
Johnson surveying the floor. Irving for 3. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 44.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Nurkic, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Number 19, Ace Bailey.
Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Irving, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go Isaiah Collier.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the lead on their heels and drawing fouls.
He hits both from the strike. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Peterson. And here's Nurkic. Another miss by Nurkic. Outside Irving. Now, here's Marshall. Taylor's again missing. To the middle. Here's Bailey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Johnson coming through. And then Jackson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside, Markkanen. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Good shot by Nurkic.
The market of having a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Oh, fuck.
Williams gets to Marshall. Takes the three. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound of 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Bailey. Here's Peterson. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. The second effort, and that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and trying to contact when he's trying to score.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Collier. For three, Williams. Looks good. He is good. That's his seventh basket in 12 tries.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's
That was
Bailey.
nice. Fuck me for that steal.
Oh,
Shit out.
and he uses both hands to jam it in.
No, Kyrie.
Steal the beat. It was spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the
Man,
best time to do
that's
it.
Not quite enough to this. That time around, just lucky.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it serves Mark Albert well to go on the offensive. They don't want him sitting back. They want him to drive hard there and attack the basket.
Collier, he's checked in for Nurkic.
You have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Collier. The Breaker making a valiant effort to come all the way
Fuck,
back.
fuck, 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 fuck,
Take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force it.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the
Ooh,
ball
flag.
and see if he can close the gap.
Damn.
And
Damn,
every
I had a chance. Damn.
to his hands were what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a
Nice
beast
defense.
on the glass. A monster night for him.
Fires the three. Sinks the triple. He's got 36.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Jackson set the pick here for George. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. George, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. Fires the three. They get it again.
I'm getting two in a row.
It's good for long range.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
And they wasted no time getting those three points made.
And developing that three-ball shot, Jordan is putting in the work now.
Another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the eight.
Yep, he is putting on a show. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Washington. It's good.
Black. Assist from B.J.
Now, here's George. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Marketing. From outside, off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Williams for three. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Beyond the arc. Bangs over the trifecta.
Just the longest fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just hit a groove down, and that trade has been definite.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Get lost, fans. Off the court, go for Heights 1. Get set. Get succeeded. Get loud for teacher. Want to hear you all.
And the two is ready to shoot. Here's Pearson's checked in, and then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford comes in for Johnson, and it's Raji Marshall in for Williams. And here's George to the paint to round the run, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 42 in the game.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And they recover it. Goes back up. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bailey misses. Dallas leading by 19 points. Irving with it. Rebounded by Bailey. Knocks it loose. Irving against George. And the three off target. The Jazz shooting 55% of the fourth. They are executing late. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
George hacks a two-pointer, and once again off the mark by Utah. Dallas shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
And a foul on Daniel Gafford. That will be his 4th foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new crew.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Irving. Contact. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists. There is a minute 34 left in the game. Free throw line jump shot. And good. Now the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 21. So it's Utah now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watches it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
As one side as it gets today, you know, there were some down moments in there, but every feature of this game for that team.
I mean, it's hard to think what didn't go right for them. Game plan by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide. Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson for 3. Hits the 3-point line.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved the best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Irving passes to Marshall. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Akailu off with the layup. And the Mavericks fall time here. They're up by 16. What do you think, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious time out here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And now going to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. So no problem for Dallas. Dallas as they get the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says I think an awful lot about this team.
I guess they feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here, put up a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
$52 for Kyrie Irving. $27 for Klay Thompson off the bench. Brandon Williams, Najee Marshall, Rudy Share. They watched to add 2 points. And Grifford, Morris Johnson, Derek Lively, Max Christie, Clay Martin. Be back with another game in this hot second. Hope you like and enjoy it.